artifacts were preserved and displayed in a newly constructed museum, symbolizing the enduring connectedness of all species. Tonight, we embark on a journey aboard the Stardust Voyager, a spaceship that travels through the mysteries of the cosmos. As you settle into bed, let the soothing sounds and vivid imagery of our story guide you into a peaceful slumber. The Stardust Voyager drifted silently through the inky blackness of space, its hull shimmering with the reflected light of distant stars. Captain Elena Vega stood at the bridge, her eyes fixed on the breathtaking nebula that lay ahead. The colors swirled and danced, a mesmerizing display of blues, purples, and pinks. "Prepare for entry," she commanded softly, her voice calm and steady. The crew moved with practiced precision, adjusting controls and monitoring readings as the ship glided closer to the nebula. As they entered the swirling clouds of gas and dust, the ship was enveloped in a serene glow. Elena felt a sense of awe wash over her. This nebula, known as the Celestial Veil, was a place of beauty and mystery, its secrets waiting to be uncovered. For weeks, the crew of the Stardust Voyager had been exploring the nebula, cataloging its unique features and collecting data. But tonight, as the ship moved deeper into the veil, they were about to make a discovery that would change everything. As the ship navigated through the dense clouds, the sensors picked up an unusual signal. It was faint, almost imperceptible, but it was there. Elena ordered the ship to move towards the source of the signal, her heart racing with anticipation. As they approached, the crew was met with a sight that left them breathless. Floating in the midst of the nebula was an ancient structure, its design unlike anything they had ever seen. It was a relic of a long-lost civilization, a testament to the boundless wonders of the universe. The crew worked tirelessly to document their findings, their excitement palpable. This discovery was more than they had ever hoped for, a glimpse into the history and mysteries of the cosmos. Captain Elena Vega felt a profound sense of connection to the ancient structure, as if the whispers of the past were reaching out to her. As they delved deeper into the structure, they found intricate carvings and symbols that told the story of a civilization that had thrived eons ago. The walls of the structure were adorned with scenes of cosmic harmony, depicting beings who lived in tune with the stars and planets around them. One evening, while Elena was on the bridge, she noticed something unusual on the ship's sensors. A small object was drifting towards them, its origin unknown. She instructed the crew to retrieve it, their curiosity piqued. As the object was brought on board, they discovered it was a small, intricately designed artifact. It was made of a material they had never seen before, and its surface was covered in strange symbols and patterns. The artifact seemed to pulse with a faint, ethereal light. The crew gathered around as Elena carefully examined the artifact. She felt a strange connection to it, as if it was trying to communicate with her. The symbols on its surface seemed to shift and change, forming patterns that were both mesmerizing and perplexing. One night, as Elena sat alone in her quarters, she heard a soft humming sound. She followed it to the artifact, which was now glowing more brightly than ever. As she reached out to touch it, a wave of information flooded her mind. Images, sounds, and sensations from a distant past filled her thoughts. She saw the faces of the beings who had created the artifact, their lives, their joys, and their struggles. Elena spent hours absorbing the knowledge within the artifact. She learned about the ancient civilization that had once thrived within the Celestial Veil. They were a peaceful and advanced society, dedicated to exploration and understanding the universe. Their technology was far beyond anything humanity had ever seen, and their wisdom was profound. But their civilization had faced a great calamity. A cosmic event had threatened their world, and in their final moments, they had created the artifact as a record of their existence. They had hoped that one day someone would find it and remember them. Elena felt a deep sense of responsibility. She knew that the artifact's knowledge could benefit humanity in countless ways. She shared her findings with the crew, and together they vowed to preserve the legacy of the ancient civilization. As the Stardust Voyager continued its journey through the Celestial Veil, Captain Elena Vega knew that this was only the beginning of their adventures. The galaxy was vast and full of wonders, each one waiting to be discovered. And with each new discovery, they would carry the legacy of the long-lost civilization with them, their story echoing through the stars. Days turned into weeks as the Stardust Voyager continued its exploration. The crew encountered breathtaking sights, binary stars dancing in a cosmic waltz, planets with rings made of shimmering ice, and comets leaving trails of stardust in their wake. The crew developed a routine. Each day began with detailed briefings and ended with shared meals where stories of their findings were exchanged. There was a sense of camaraderie and purpose, knowing they were part of something greater than themselves. One evening, while observing the nebula, Elena noticed a cluster of stars forming a pattern that resembled the ancient symbols they had seen on the artifact. Intrigued, she ordered the ship to change course and investigate. As they approached, the sensors detected a massive structure hidden within the star cluster. It was a vast space station, seemingly abandoned for millennia. The station was constructed with the same advanced materials as the artifact, confirming it was built by the same ancient civilization. The crew was excited but cautious. They donned their suits and ventured into the station. Inside, they found a treasure trove of knowledge. Libraries filled with holographic records, machines that could manipulate matter at the atomic level, and star maps showing regions of the galaxy that had never been explored. Elena activated one of the holographic records. A figure appeared, a member of the ancient civilization, who began to speak in a language that was slowly translated by the ship's AI. The figure explained the purpose of the station. It was a repository of their greatest achievements, a place where they had hoped future explorers would come to learn from them. The crew spent weeks studying the information within the station. They learned about technologies that could solve many of humanity's problems, from energy production to medical advancements. Elena felt a deep sense of awe and gratitude for the ancient beings who had left this legacy behind. As their time at the station came to an end, Elena made a decision. She recorded a message, a promise that humanity would honor and preserve the knowledge they had discovered. She hoped that one day they would live up to the ideals of the ancient civilization, exploring the universe with curiosity and respect. The Stardust Voyager continued its journey, carrying with it the hopes and dreams of two civilizations. Elena looked out at the stars, feeling a sense of peace and fulfillment. The galaxy was vast and full of wonders, and she knew that their journey was far from over. Elena knew that each discovery, each piece of knowledge they uncovered, brought them closer to understanding the universe and their place within it. The crew felt this too, their excitement and curiosity growing with each passing day. As they continued their journey, the crew encountered a series of celestial phenomena that further deepened their appreciation for the cosmos. One such phenomenon was a star being born, its light piercing through the nebula, casting a radiant glow that illuminated the surrounding space. They watched in awe as the new star began its life, a reminder of the constant cycle of creation and destruction in the universe. Another discovery was a planet with an atmosphere that shimmered with iridescent colors. The surface was covered in crystal-like formations that refracted the light of nearby stars, creating a breathtaking display of colors. The crew landed on the planet, collecting samples and documenting the unique geological features. The crew also discovered a series of rings around a distant planet that were made entirely of ice crystals. The rings sparkled in the starlight, creating a mesmerizing display. The crew took samples of the ice, studying its composition and the unique properties that allowed it to form such beautiful structures. During their exploration, they also encountered a massive comet that was passing through the nebula. The comet's tail left a trail of stardust in its wake, creating a glittering path that stretched across the sky. The crew followed the comet for several days, collecting samples and studying its composition. As they continued their journey, the crew's bond grew stronger. They shared stories of their pasts, their dreams, and their hopes for the future. They celebrated each discovery together, knowing that they were part of something truly extraordinary. Elena often found herself reflecting on the ancient civilization they had discovered. She wondered what had led to their downfall, and if humanity could learn from their mistakes. She felt a deep sense of responsibility to preserve their knowledge and ensure that their legacy lived on. One night, as the Stardust Voyager floated silently through the nebula, Elena sat on the bridge, gazing out at the stars. She thought about the countless civilizations that had come before them, each one leaving its mark on the universe. She felt a profound sense of connection to them, knowing that they were all part of the same cosmic tapestry. As the days turned into weeks, the crew continued to explore the nebula, uncovering new wonders at every turn. They encountered a series of black holes that created a gravitational dance, warping the fabric of space-time and creating beautiful yet deadly patterns. The crew studied the black holes from a safe distance, documenting their behavior and the effects on the surrounding space. Hello, darling. They also discovered a series of ancient starships that had been abandoned for centuries. The ships were covered in cosmic dust, their hulls weathered by the passage of time. Inside, the crew found remnants of the civilizations that had built them, along with clues about their journeys and the challenges they had faced. Elena was particularly fascinated by one of the starships, which had a library of star maps detailing regions of the galaxy that had never been explored. She spent hours studying the maps, imagining the adventures that awaited them in the uncharted territories. As the Stardust Voyager continued its journey, the crew encountered a series of cosmic storms that lit up the nebula with dazzling displays of lightning and energy. The storms were both beautiful and dangerous, forcing the crew to navigate carefully to avoid being caught in their paths. Throughout their journey, the crew encountered signs of other explorers who had ventured into the nebula before them. They found messages etched into the surfaces of asteroids, artifacts left behind on distant planets, and even a few distress signals from ships that had been lost to the void. Each discovery added to the rich tapestry of stories that made up the celestial veil. Elena often pondered the nature of exploration and the drive that led beings to venture into the unknown. She felt a deep connection to those who had come before her, understanding their desire to seek out new knowledge and experiences. She knew that their journey was not just about discovery, but also about understanding themselves and their place in the universe. One evening, as the Stardust Voyager drifted through a particularly beautiful section of the nebula, Elena gathered the crew on the observation deck. They watched in silence as the colors of the nebula shifted and changed, creating a mesmerizing display. The moment was a reminder of the beauty and wonder that awaited them in the cosmos. As the journey continued, the crew encountered a series of wormholes that connected different parts of the nebula. The wormholes created shortcuts through space, allowing the crew to explore regions that would have otherwise been out of reach. They documented the locations of the wormholes, adding them to their star maps for future explorers. The crew also discovered a series of ancient space stations that had been abandoned for centuries. The stations were filled with remnants of the civilizations that had built them, including advanced technology and records of their achievements. The crew spent weeks studying the stations, learning about the history and culture of the beings who had once called them home. Elena felt a deep sense of gratitude for the knowledge they were uncovering. She knew that their journey was not just about exploration, but also about preserving the legacy of those who had come before them. She felt a profound responsibility to ensure that their discoveries would benefit future generations. As the Stardust Voyager continued its journey through the celestial veil, the crew encountered a series of supernovae that lit up the sky with brilliant bursts of light. The explosions were both beautiful and terrifying, a reminder of the destructive power of the universe. The crew documented the supernova, studying the remnants and the effects on the surrounding space. The journey through the celestial veil was filled with moments of wonder and discovery. The crew encountered a series of pulsars that emitted rhythmic pulses of light, creating a cosmic symphony that echoed through the void. They also discovered a series of planets with unique ecosystems, each one teeming with life and offering new insights into the diversity of the universe. One of the most memorable discoveries was a planet covered in bioluminescent flora. As night fell, the entire surface of the planet lit up with a soft, ethereal glow. The crew spent days exploring the luminous forests and documenting the unique species that called this planet home. They also discovered a planet with vast oceans of liquid methane. The seas were eerily calm, and the atmosphere was thick with clouds that cast a perpetual twilight over the surface. The crew took samples and conducted experiments, fascinated by the extreme conditions that supported life. Another significant find was a massive asteroid field that contained rare minerals and metals. The crew harvested these resources, knowing they could be invaluable for future missions. They marveled at the variety and abundance of the materials, a testament to the nebula's rich and diverse history. As the Stardust Voyager ventured deeper into the nebula, they came across a colossal gas giant with swirling storms that stretched for thousands of miles. The storms created mesmerizing patterns on the planet's surface, and the crew studied the dynamics of the atmosphere, gaining insights into the formation and behavior of such phenomena. During one particularly calm period, the crew detected a faint signal emanating from a distant corner of the nebula. They followed the signal to its source and discovered a derelict spacecraft drifting aimlessly. The ship's logs revealed that it had belonged to a group of explorers who had ventured into the nebula centuries ago but had never returned. Elena and her team boarded the derelict ship, uncovering a trove of data and personal effects left behind by the lost explorers. They found journals detailing the crew's journey, their hopes, and their fears. It was a poignant reminder of the risks and rewards of exploration, and the Stardust Voyager's crew felt a deep sense of kinship with those who had come before them. One of the most profound moments of their journey occurred when they encountered a rogue planet drifting through the nebula without a star to orbit. The planet was shrouded in darkness, its surface covered in ancient ruins. The crew explored the remnants of a long-forgotten civilization, piecing together their history and marveling at the advanced technology they had left behind. As they continued their exploration, the crew discovered a series of caves on a nearby moon. Inside, they found intricate carvings and paintings that depicted the celestial events witnessed by the moon's inhabitants. The artwork was a stunning testament to the beauty and wonder of the cosmos, and the crew felt honored to have uncovered such a treasure. Throughout their journey, the crew faced numerous challenges. They navigated through treacherous asteroid fields, survived powerful solar flares, and repaired their ship after unexpected encounters with space debris. Each obstacle strengthened their resolve and brought them closer together as a team. As the Stardust Voyager approached the edge of the celestial veil, the crew reflected on their incredible journey. They had uncovered the secrets of ancient civilizations, witnessed the birth of stars, and explored planets with unimaginable beauty and diversity. They had forged a bond that would last a lifetime, united by their shared experiences and discoveries. Elena knew that their journey was far from over. The galaxy was vast and full of mysteries, each one waiting to be uncovered. She felt a deep sense of gratitude for the opportunity to explore the cosmos and a profound responsibility to share their findings with the world. As the Stardust Voyager prepared to leave the celestial veil, Elena gathered the crew for one final observation of the nebula. They stood together on the observation deck, watching as the colors of the nebula shifted and danced, a final breathtaking display of its beauty. "Thank you for joining us tonight," Elena said softly, her voice filled with emotion. "We hope you drift into a restful sleep, dreaming of the stars and the endless possibilities they hold. Good night." The indomitable strength lay not just in their technology or numbers, but in their indomitable will a turning point in their society's history. Zara felt a wave of relief and triumph. the ancient guidance to navigate the crisis. The situation was dire, but the ancient wisdom provided valuable. She knew that they had to find a way to work together to achieve their goals. The ancient's final secret, Zara, deciphered the last and most crucial message from the Zara and her team faced numerous obstacles. Political factions led by Ellis, society's history. Zara felt a wave of relief and triumph. They had won the first battle. including pressure from her family and the loss of close friends. Ryland's skepticism grew, straining their partnership. Despite the challenges, Zara remained committed to the project. The personal toll of the project weighed heavily on Zara. She faced criticism from her family, who questioned her dedication to the ancient guidance. The loss of close friends, who were either opposed to the project or became casualties of the opposition's tactics, added to her burden. Ryland's growing skepticism strained their relationship, creating tension and conflict.